being at this conference that celebrates powerful women and their influence to inspire each other. I would like to acknowledge, before I get started, our Toyota team. Thank you. And I want to say a very special thank you to Mia Phillips, who made all of this possible. And Mia, thank you so much for being in power, moving to the side, and giving all of us an opportunity to shine. We so appreciate you. And another congratulations on being the first African-American woman in Toyota to be in charge of a brand. Not one, but 3 brands, and we're wishing you great luck. Toyota's had a long-standing relationship with Black enterprise, and this conference that underscores a strong focus for us, the empowerment of African-American women. We say, be bold, inspiring, and daring. We infuse those standards in our vehicles and our communities will only grow stronger following that path. It only makes sense that we bring to you today a woman who embodies all of those values. When you think of a woman who has inspired African-American women to be bold, dared them to stand in their truth, no matter what it looks like, you can't help but to think of Miss Iyanla Vanzant. She is a woman who needs no introduction, but we should honor and celebrate all of her accomplishments. Iyanla Vanzant is a New York Times best-selling author, Emmy Award winner, and is one of the country's most celebrated public speakers and acclaimed spiritual life coaches. Iyanla is a woman of vision and purpose. She is a testament to the principles of transparency, truth, and the power of acts of faith. As she tours the country, she uses human and straight talk to deliver her message of love, forgiveness, and living your best life. Today, Iyanla is host and executive producer of the award-winning hit, Iyanla Fix My Life, the #1 reality show on Oprah Winfrey Network. Toyota is a big believer in living one's life authentically and passionately, and Iyanla is a genuine role model of those values. Everyone, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Iyanla Vanzant.
We're going to start right here. Yeah. No. Hey.
Never failing. I know that all things are working.
I had this wonderful speech planned for you. And then this morning, the Holy Spirit said, no, start right here. Because I think we forget, as powerful people, as powerful women, that it's all about intention. It's all intentional. What you want for yourself, it's intentional. Lost your job, it's intentional. Boo-boo left you, it's intentional. Somebody getting on your nerves, it's intentional. Because it's all about our healing and our growth and learning how to sit in our power firmly so that when things come along to upset you, you don't give up your throne without a fight. It's intentional. It's intentional. Had a little trouble with your blood pressure? Intentional. Sugar a little too high? It's intentional. You're getting mean and ugly and cussing people out? It's intentional. You need some rest. You need some self-care. You need some downtime. Because sometimes powerful women get into the power and lose their self. Somebody talk to me. It's intentional. What's going on in the world today? It's intentional. It's about women refusing to be silent about the things that don't honor us. Whether it's in the world or in the office or in your home or in your bedroom, it's intentional. We got to get intentional. about who we are, about how we show up, about what we do and what we say, about how we treat each other, about what we ask for in the world. Oh, we got to get intentional. Give me some volume. Give me some volume. It's intentional. It's intentional. Always has been. Always will be. Because if anything new is going to happen in the world, it's coming through us as women. Because God needed a woman to bring his son to life. So everything that's going to be born is coming through women. We better get intentional. Somebody say, it's intentional. It's intentional. I'm intentional. So this is what we're going to do. Bring it down a little bit. Right there. Put them phones down. I'll be here when you finish. Come on, put them down. And take your sister by the hand. Come on, take a sister by the hand. And if you happen to be by the brother, he just gonna get blessed. Right there, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there. Take a breath. Yeah. Disconnect your brain for a moment. That means close your eyes. Yeah. And hold your sister's hand or your brother. And feel that hand. Feel the life in it. Feel the energy in it. Intentionally bless that life. Yeah. Feel the warmth of it. Know right here, right now, that your life is in the hand of an angel. Feel it. Yeah. And know that you have an angel's life in your hand. Because you never know who your angel's going to be. How they're going to show up, what they're going to look like. Feel that, feel that, feel that. And know that every morning when you wake up, you have an angel's life in your hand. Because you are angel to somebody. Let's set that intention. That every day of my life, I'm going to be an angel, a blessing to somebody. Yeah. Feel it. Feel the life. Feel the warmth of it. Mm-hmm. Together, let's take a breath. And let it out with a yeah. Did you know that was the oldest and the most sacred name for the Creator? It used to be Pa-ta. And then it was Amen Ra. And then it was Jehovah. Sometimes it's Buddha or Allah. And when something gets good, we say hallelujah. Yeah, take a breath with me. Right now, in this moment, set an intention for you. Doesn't have to be big. Keep it simple. An intention for your life, for your service. Set an intention for the use of your power as a woman. Set an intention for your clarity, for your peace, for your truth, for your joy. Don't worry about the promotion right now. Set an intention for you. Yeah. And know that the angel holding your hand stands in that intention with you right now. Yeah. Come on, let's take a breath. In this moment, I just ask for the help of the angels to surround me, that the words that I speak from my mouth touch the hearts, the minds, and souls of everyone in this room, so that we leave here with clarity and peace and understanding and joy, and that we each leave this room different than we were when we came in. That is my intention, to be of service to my sisters and my brothers in this room. I ask that it be so, and so it is. Come on, take a breath. Very gently, release the angel's hands. Angels don't like to be manhandled. And just because it's free, get you a hug from somebody right next to you. Yeah, get 3 because they're free. Get 8 if you need a date. Yeah. Doesn't that feel good? Make sure you're hugging the right man now. We don't want nobody's wife to be upset with us. Yes. Because I know y'all had to get to the gym and get to breakfast. I know ain't none of y'all prayed this morning. So that's just your little prayer for the morning. Blessings to you. I now have 22 minutes and 18 seconds because I got to get on the plane. Good morning, my beloved sisters. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to say a special morning to my soror sisters. How are you out there? I want to thank all my AKA sorors. Every place I go in the world, my sorors show up. And I want to say hey to my Delta sisters because they've adopted me. I have a home everywhere I go. Yeah? I want to say thank you to Toyota for making it possible for me to be here. Every year, I say I want to come and I'm always working or busy or something. Let me go down here just to holler at y'all for a minute. Because when y'all take that picture, I don't want to look distorted. So let me just come over here because I know the thing don't zoom but so much. How many of y'all still got a 6? I just got my 10 and I can't work it. Or my 8, right? So I also want to thank Black Enterprise for continuing this tradition, 15 years. Please give them some love for us to be able to come together and work like this. So I'm not going to keep you long. I'm going to treat you like Liz Taylor treated her husbands. Cut you loose quick. So I just got this little message. I'm telling y'all, I had this wonderful thing that I was going to talk to y'all from my book. And this morning I was praying. They said, be intentional. So I'm going to do that. What happened to my tissue? Everybody got cooties. So the cooties have jumped on me, and I'm working with them. I shall defy the cootiness. Take a breath. All right? This is what I got for you. Okay? Listen carefully. Listen with your eyes and your ears and your hair. Girl, these braids are fresh. Who know about fresh braids? Lord, it'll be a week or two before I can think clearly. Woo, Lord. And my braider is from Senegal, so I had to hold on to my eyebrows. Y'all who know what I'm talking about? Girl, stop the madness. Woo. I said, ooh, am I looking a little Asian around there? All right, me and my fresh braids. Okay, Holy Spirit, I don't have my visual assistance, so increase my eyesight. The insanity that you experience as your pain, your suffering, your loneliness, your seeking, and your drama comes only from your mistaken choice to become identified with things of power outside of yourself. Take a breath. Each soul, that would be us, must come back to the truth that it is time to take responsibility, to learn to cultivate the ability to look upon, ready, the deep and vicious blackness of what is called the ego, known as a cesspool of denial. This is deep early in the morning. If you want to grow, heal, thrive, and simply know that who you are, as you are, is enough, because we still struggle with that, thinking we always got to do more to prove that we are more. If you want to grow, heal, thrive, and simply know that who you are as you are is enough. Begin to bring light and power back into yourself by observing your own mind, your own behavior, your own reactions, and be committed to the choice to surrender everything and anything, anyone and everyone that keeps your peace and joy at an arm's distance. And in other words, my sisters, mind your business. Take a breath. Mind your own business. That don't mean we don't help people, because you know we love to help people. We can't save ourselves from a bag of Lay's potato chips, but we're going to help somebody. Help people. Help people feel better. Help people do better. And the ones that's closest to us seem to be the ones that need the most help. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm just talking to myself. I'm going to let y'all hear it, okay, in case you need it. Mind your own business, beginning with your mind. So many of us spend so much of our time thinking about what to do next that we don't get the blessing of where we are right now. Thinking about what's coming, what might come, what didn't come, what needs to come, what has to come, where we have to go, where we haven't been, that we don't take the moment to be blessed right here, right now. Mind your own business, beginning with your mind. Let me tell you, the ego is a vicious beast in there. Always telling you there's some more you have to do, some more you have to be, some more you have to get, somewhere else you got to go, looking to see what somebody else to do. It never underestimate the ruthlessness of the ego that will continue to make you think that who you are just as you are is not enough for somebody, is not enough for you. Mind your business. Pay attention to what you're thinking. Pay attention to what you're thinking. See, yesterday I was thinking I was going to wear this red dress because I found it in the closet. I haven't worn it in 5 years. It's really nice. And I was thinking that I could still get this butt in that dress. I was not present in the moment. This butt left that dress about 4 years ago. But we do that. We make up stuff about who we are, where we are, what we need, what we don't need. We got to stop minding our business and paying attention to our thinking. Because if we're thinking it, we're going to experience it. So if we're thinking we're not enough, somebody's going to tell us we're not enough in our next performance evaluation or in our next relationship or when we're giving all to family and friends and children. If we're thinking we're not enough, they're going to keep asking us for more. Can you hear me? Take a breath. Mind your own business. I was talking to the sisters last night, and I said, are you all resting? Are you resting? I want to make rest a lifestyle for powerful women. Because the less we do, the more we rest. You'd be surprised the more that we can accomplish. Because now you're pumping on divine power. Get stuff done. Get stuff done by spending more time with you, more time in prayer, more time. And do you have a daily spiritual practice? Let me tell you, that's important because the world out there is crazy and things are coming at us. And if we don't have our authority coming from the inside to the outside, you will believe anything. That's how come I married the same man twice, because I was believing anything. Mind your business in your body. It makes me crazy that so many of us now are taking pharmaceuticals. Diabetes, heart disease, #1 among African American women. Hypertension, diabetes, all manner of stuff. The number of young women, 30 and under, who are now being diagnosed with breast cancer. This is serious. It's because we're not minding the business of our body. That we use this as a vehicle and a vessel to serve everybody else and let it break down so it doesn't serve us. Mind your business. Mind your business. Start with, if you get up on Tuesday, go to bed on Tuesday. That means by midnight. Don't get up on Tuesday and you still up on Wednesday. That is not going to turn out well for you. You know, when the doctor told me, rest will keep you younger longer, I was going to get me a little cotton, roll it around with me. I can do a lot of things because we can become older, but we don't have to age. You don't have to age. It's about minding your business. Now, this is a big one for us, and I want to make a clear distinction here. Mind your business and stop trying to save everybody. Stop it. Doesn't mean we don't serve people, but serving is that you give what they ask for, not what you think they need. Did you hear me? Service is you give what they ask for. You give from a place of overflow, not from the cup. Your cup runneth over, but what's in the cup is yours. Stop giving from your cup. And you give what people ask for. So very often we want to help people. I want to help people. I want to help somebody. No. Serve them. Meaning give from your excess. Give what they ask for or request. And don't be making up what people need. Particularly when it comes to family. And I know that's hard. I know that's hard. Because, see, I was the first one to make it out. Who knows what I'm talking about? I'm the first one to make it out. So when you look back and you see that, you want them to come along with you. You want to bring them along. But sometimes they ain't ready. You understand? You trying to feed them table food and they still on formula. Mind your business by taking care of you and serving from your excess. We got to do that because, listen, it's rough out there. It's rough out there in the world. And so we definitely want to be stronger within ourselves and in our minds and in our intentions. This thing is important, that you have a clear intention. What are you doing in your life right now? And why are you doing it? And is it getting you what you want? Can you hear me? I have a friend. This is so funny. She kept saying, I don't want to be married. 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 I just want a little play date. I don't want to be married. But she was on Match.com. I said, how often do we say we want something and then our behavior doesn't align with it? Or we say we don't want something and our behavior aligns with bringing us to it. That's like, y'all remember Billy Blank? Y'all remember him? The Tybo man? Ooh, that was a pretty little something. And because I wasn't minding my business and going to bed the same day I woke up, he used to come on at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's when me and Billy had a date. Ooh, I would see him and it would get so exciting. So I said, ooh, I'm going to get that Tybo thing. I'm going to do that so that I can work on pieces and parts. And I was sitting on the edge of the bed. See, had I went to bed on time, I wouldn't have been tempted to get it. So, you just pay. I didn't pay so they could do the thing in 3 payments. I wanted Billy in my bedroom quicker than that. So I paid the one price and the expedited shipping. So Billy could come right in and I could. Y'all remember that? Did y'all see that? And then he was rich chocolate. That muscle in that thigh would pump. Ow! Yeah. So the thing got there in 3 days. Because I paid the $24.99 for the expedited shipping. And it came in. I went and got me a new DVR and everything. Put the DVR in the bedroom so Billy would be in the bedroom. It's called using your imagination. Put the thing in, put it in, and there was Billy. Woo! And all his glory. He said, come on. I said, come on, Billy. And he started with the, and I said, ooh. Then he would, I said, woo. Listen, I put Billy on pause. I ran downstairs, got me a bowl of ice cream. Went back upstairs and sat on the edge of the bed, play. Come on, Billy. You do that thing, Billy. Do it. But how very often is our behavior incongruent with the things we say we want and who we say we are? How very often, when we don't have a clear intention, do we say one thing and do something else? Do we want something and think we can't have it? Mind your business by getting yourself congruent on the inside so that your power on the outside will never be questioned. One of the reasons people question or we question our power is because of incongruency. That we're saying we're one person, but we're acting like we're somebody else. Yeah? So that means act like you know when you know. One of the things that I've learned on Fix My Life that has been absolutely amazing to me is how difficult it is for people, particularly women, to tell the truth that they know. That is just the most amazing thing for me. People will not tell the truth. They tell what they think somebody needs to hear. They tell what they think won't get them in trouble. They tell what they think will keep the status quo and keep everybody happy. And in the meantime, we're dying inside. When you don't honor the truth that you know, when you don't speak the truth that you know, there's no way that you can get what you need. And you are undermining your own power because some of that truth comes because you are somebody's teacher. You never know that you may be the only Bible somebody will read one day, and you got to tell them the truth so that they can do their healing. Course in Miracles taught me I don't know what anything is for. So I'm looking at something, and my ego is calling it this. And I know the truth about it, but I won't speak about it because I'm afraid to get in trouble. But when you're minding your own business and you're speaking your truth from a pure heart and a clear intention, all things will work out for your good. Listen, we got to mind our business. And don't think that every difficulty is coming because somebody's against you or somebody's out to get you or somebody's got to hurt you or that you did the wrong thing. Minding your business means looking for your lessons. Hello? You know, because particularly powerful women, we think that we get to a certain place and then we got it going on. Ain't no more lessons coming. Let me tell you. That is not going to turn out well for you. Last week, maybe about 2 weeks ago, I was doing my meditation. And the Holy Spirit said to me, clear as day, whatever you call it, said to me, meet me at 6:30. Now, in minding my business, I do be trying to be obedient to the guidance I receive. Do you do that? Or are you minding somebody else's business so much do you dismiss the guidance that you receive? Like when the guidance say, leave that alone, that ain't good for you. And you go get it anyway. But, of course, none of y'all know what I'm talking about. But some of the people you work with might need that message. So the Holy Spirit says to me, meet me at 6:30. That's a very simple instruction, right? It means get up, be somewhere at 6:30. breathe, pray, listen. That's it. So I said, oh, okay. Oh, I'm going to get ready to get some deep insight. Because we do that. We take a little thing and make it big. Just meet me. So the next morning, I got up 6 o'clock so I could be ready at 6:30 for the apocalyptic whatever. And I put the coffee on so it would be ready when I was done getting the message. Then I went around in every room and light a candle. I got 14 rooms. Then I had to get the incense and wave it in the air. Then I had to, do the dusting, light dusting. Then I had to put on the shawl around my neck. Then I had to go, okay, where am I going? Okay, let me go. And I go and I sit down. Okay, I sit down, do my prayer. All right, sat there about 40 minutes. Okay, good. Went, had the coffee. Next day, same thing. Next day, same thing. So after about 8 days of this, not only did I not get no message, because I was not going to bed the same day I woke up. The clock go off at 6 o'clock. I don't want to get up. I said, okay, I'll do it later. Next day, same thing. So finally, after about 3 or 4 days of disobedience, because see, when you're minding your business and you see yourself doing something you know you ain't supposed to do, you got to check yourself. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. Don't wait for them to say it and then you get mad at them because they're telling you what you already know. When you find yourself out of order, check yourself. When somebody say to you, ooh, ooh means out of order. So I get to pray and help me, Holy Spirit. Why am I having difficulty? What is going on here? Why am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Well, I can't. I wanna obey. And I heard clear as day. I said, meet me at 6:30. You the one that made it hard. How often do we make things harder than they need to be? Meet me at 6:30. Wake up, roll over, take a breath, and here we go. I didn't have to go downstairs, run around, lighting candles, burning incense, blessing the trees and the birds and, standing on one foot with a crystal on my head. Don't make things harder than they need to be. Keep it simple. Keep you simple. Simply love you. Simply take care of you. Simply honor you. Simply pay attention to your thinking. Simply honor what you feel when you feel it. Don't put it off till next week in fear of making other people uncomfortable. Simply share with somebody what you're going through when you're going through it. As powerful women, each of us needs at least one friend who is sane most of the time. Just one. Now, you may be that for somebody, but make sure you have one friend who is sane most of the time. That's the one that's going to tell you, your butt is too big for that dress. You can't go nowhere with me looking like that. That's the one that's going to tell you, hush, don't say that. Stop it. That's the one that's going to say, I told you to leave him alone. Now get over here. One friend. That's your business. And if your life is so busy that you don't have time for one friend, that you don't have time for one prayer, that you don't have time to meet your highest and greatest good at some point in the day, if your life is so busy and your position so important that you don't have a day off for you, that you got to get up at 6 and go to bed at 2 so you can get up at 6 again. If your life is so busy, you ain't minding your business, my sisters. And we're going to lose you early. And we don't want to do that. And just because Cousin Festus needs a place to stay, it don't have to be at your house. Send them down to the comfort inn. Because as powerful women, we owe it to the source of our power to put ourselves first in our lives. Do less, you'll get more done. Be more. Be more to yourself and for yourself. And be sure, as a powerful woman, there are two things that you need. Two things. One, you need a AAA membership. You got to have that. And I don't mean just the roadside AAA. You need a membership in awareness, acknowledgement, and acceptance. Being aware of who you are, what you need. Acknowledge it to yourself. And then accept wherever you are in your life and what's going on. You need a AAA membership. And you already got your best friend that's going to tell you the truth. But the other thing that you need that is very, very important is you need the little discount coupons to DSW. You got to have it! And every time you go in there and you buy a pair of heels like this, get you a pair of flats that match. Can you hear me? Take care of yourself. Now, I got 6 minutes and 26 seconds because I got to get on the plane. I got 45 men waiting for me to do a workshop tonight in Maryland. And you know, if I don't get there, they're going to be terribly distraught, and I'm going to blame y'all. So they tell me there's a mic in the event somebody has a question they want to ask. Yeah, here's a question right here. Here we go. Y'all look good. Please go to my YouTube channel and sign up for the R Spot, Iyanla Vanzant YouTube channel, because I'm answering questions about relationships. A lot of times things don't get on the show, but I answer them on the R Spot, okay? So do that, sign up. And y'all know I'm going on tour this year, right? First time in 18 years. And I've been a DSW girl. Yes. So I think I'm doing 14 cities. I hope if I'm coming to your city that you'll come out and see me. I want to see my sorors and all of the powerful women, yeah? But take this thing seriously because there's a lot of stress in the air and it's catching up with us. Mind your business. Take care of yourself, okay? Don't put your doctor's appointments off and have a day. Please, have a day. You got 7. Pick one. One is God's, one is yours. The rest goes to everybody else. Okay? Yes. Do I have a question?
I do. I have a question.
Oh, okay. There
I'm
you
sorry.
are.
I didn't know I was going to be all in the spotlight or whatever.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy you. I follow you on every social media platform.
Thank you.
Last night you posted about guilt. I specifically have a question about how you think we should deal with imposter syndrome.
Imposter?
Yeah.
What that is?
Well, I know, right? Good question. Sometimes, as women of power, and maybe it doesn't happen for everybody, but it definitely happens for me, sometimes I feel guilty
About
being the first one to make it out.
Yeah.
Or advancing in my career, or
Yeah.
being in a position where I can help people.
And what do you do about that?
Stress.
Yeah, okay. 2 things. Being the first one to make it out. You know, the way, once you make it out, and that could be out of your family, out of the neighborhood, out of the industry, whatever, the reason that you make it out is to be a demonstration, not a tour guide. Be a demonstration to other people by how you live. And then if they ask you for support, then you can grab somebody and pull them along. But when we get out, we think we have to reach back and pull them up, right? Guilt is a wasted emotion driven by the ego that says you did something wrong or that you don't deserve what you have. Be mindful of that. It's a wasted emotion. Guilt says that there's something wrong with what I've done. So what have you done if you made it out? You stood in your power. You aligned with your purpose. You took your talents and your gifts to the next level. And what you did, everyone else has the capacity to do. But do they want to do it? Yeah. So what I had to do in my family, I'm not saying you did this, I had to separate for a while. I had to survive them being mad at me. I had to survive their comments and their questions and all of the innuendos. And I had to demonstrate how to do this so that when I did go back and when I did speak to them and when I did interact with them, the energy within me was neutral. And I didn't react to the things that they said. Like, you think you're better than us? Nope. You know, or you need to give me this? Nope. You know, I never forget my brother, who I love dearly. You know, he used to always call me with the drama. And I said to him one day, he said, oh, I'm getting evicted, I'm getting evicted. I said, okay, how you gonna handle that? I said, this is what we're gonna do. You cover your basics. You got to cover your basics. I'll take care of the frills. Pay your rent. You want a beer? I'll buy it. But don't come to me for your rent. You got to handle that. Because if I handle it, then I'm buying into your belief that you ain't enough. I'm not going to do that. When the rent get paid, call me. I'll buy you a beer. Okay? Make sense? Good. Yeah. I have that blouse. Yeah.
Hi. About 11 years ago, I went through a divorce, and someone left on my
Who
desk.
who got divorced? Who's divorced? Yeah. All righty. All right now. Yeah, that's when I lost my most weight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that weight was falling off. Ooh, yeah, I get in that red dress.
And someone left on my desk at work a copy of your book in the meantime.
Oh yeah, that's the Bible.
First time
That's
I've
the
ever-
divorce Bible.
Yep. Yep. 2 weeks after getting the book, and I read it cover to cover, I was in Target, and I ran across the CD that goes with it.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
Yeah, the music that tells the story.
The music that tells the story.
Yeah.
I'm on my 3rd copy of that CD.
Okay.
I still listen to it.
All right.
It saved me. I want to know, when are you going to do a combo like that again?
I'm doing it right now. Yeah. You know, my new book is called Get Over It. That thing right there. Because what? Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Wait, oh,
This right here, let me show them, okay? Get over it. And I'm not saying get over it like people say to you. I'm saying get over it. And what I do in here is give you the process. Because, you know, in today's, I don't even know what you call it, mass market spirituality, where you can get everything for free on Facebook. You know, we're becoming codependent on other people to solve our problems. This is simple. 7 minutes a day to take you through the dominant negative thought patterns that we all have. Dominant negative thought patterns. That's what keeps us in question. That's what keeps us in confusion and chaos, okay? Get over it. Come on, give me your pen. I'm going to sign it for you. Okay. Right, I'm never getting over this. So what we're doing is, I'm doing a compilation of spoken word and music with a young brother named Leon Lacey, who works with, what's the guy from the group? Like y'all know, the guy from the group. Tell you, I got to mind my mind. What was Lauryn Hill's group? The Fugees. And the guy was him. This guy that I'm work with him. I just can't keep frivolous information in my mind anymore. So anyway, yeah, we're doing a compilation of spoken word and lessons in there because, you know, so you can stick it in the car or wherever, because if you listen to the news and if you listen to what's going on out here, we got to keep our minds positive. And I can do it because y'all love me. And I'll do it, right? So we're going to get over it. We're going to mind our business. We're going to take care of ourselves. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. That is most important. Because if the job requires you to dishonor and mistreat yourself, you ain't on the right job, baby. All right? Last thing. Learn how to say no. I want you to get 21 ways to say no. 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 Nope. No, 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 no. Okay? 21 ways to say no. And work with it. And when all else fails, remember, hell to the no. We need a little sound. Yes. Number 2, number 3.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Got it.
I love that you have on that dress
Oh,
with a
thank
little
you.
cleavage and flats.
Thank you.
I live for you.
Thank you. I live for you. Okay. So, my question for you is, I watched your show last week, and you were with this girl who had been kidnapped by this woman, and basically, she was emotionally shut down, very angry, and it was very hard to reach her. And I know lots of girls, because I'm from the Chicago suburbs, so I know lots of girls who are like that, emotionally shut down, very angry about the situations that they're in. What can we do as women of power to help them, encourage them along?
Did she say
to
help?
What?
Did she use that word? How can we support and serve them?
Support and serve them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, create circles where you can listen to them. Okay. And it may take them a while to talk. The biggest thing with her was nobody was letting her talk. And I invited her to talk, and it was overwhelming, you know, but that's a whole nother situation. 90-something% of children born between, I think it's 2001 and 2018 have suffered some form of trauma. Hell, some of us have suffered trauma, right? The question is, what happened? What happened? And what do you feel? Those are the 2 questions. When I was growing up, I grew up in the era when we had the Black Panther meetings and stuff, and we used to have teach-ins. And once a week, we went to somebody's house, and they were teaching us about the revolution. Why don't we have teach-ins for our young girls anymore in the kitchen? Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Some cookies and some tea at the kitchen table, if you got a kitchen table, or in the living room around the fire. And the 4 or 5 girls in your neighborhood or in your school or wherever, invite them over every other Sunday, the 3rd Sunday of the month. And just let them talk. They're suffering because they don't feel seen, they don't feel heard, and nobody's paying attention to what they're going through. That's why they're taking their clothes off and getting on the pole so they can be seen. Do you know that young girls today in junior high school, middle school, high school have as a career aspiration the pole? Did you know that? When they tell me that, I just clutch my pearls and weep, all right? Provide opportunities where they can speak. Listen to them. Don't ask questions. Don't correct. Just let them talk. Because the truth is, they'll talk themselves into their answer. And then you share your experience. So listen to me. Take care of yourself, okay? Let me show you how I'm going to take care of myself. Because I got to run. So, take care of yourself. Great legs. I love it. Those are the ballerina legs. Yeah? Take care of yourself. Live by intention. Please, live by intention. Don't do more than is required, and don't make it hard. All right? Take care of that good friend that's going to tell you your butt is too big for that dress. Take care of her, take care of you. All right? Make sure you have a daily spiritual practice that's keeping you grounded and centered. And when all else fails, and when trouble's at your door, and when people are requiring and demanding stuff, and when you don't know what to do, you don't want to make the wrong decision, you don't want to piss people off, your no muscle is weak, this is what I want you to do. Vote for you.
Please welcome Senior Vice President, National Director, Multimedia Sales and Sponsorship for Black Enterprise, Kyle Allman.
Good morning, good morning. Well, let's give Ms. Vanzant another round of applause. We are proud to announce that our Black Men Excel Summit, hosted by FedEx, was a resounding success